Going on this movie review is this is a Wrinkle in Time, which is a Disney film. It follows a group of young kids as they go through the cosmos in search of this young lady's father. She has a younger brother as well, and the two are sort of left in dismay and sorrow as their father has been gone for 4 years. Where is he gone? Nobody knows. And all of a sudden, one day, these wacky sort of ladies come in. They have weird little tiny, things to them that make them stand out and be very somewhat creepy, but yet fun and colorful in the sense that they present some sort of wonder to them. Anyways, once that gets going, the kids are all of a sudden rushed across the galaxy, and they're on a quest to find their father. Don't have any context for the original story. I know it's based on a novel of which I was explained very deeply by somebody that had watched the novel and I was with watching the movie. And so I kind of get the background of it, and the film kind of just falls apart. It's not really cohesive. A lot of it doesn't make any sense, and I don't think it quite presents the tones. It's a little bit heavy in the sense that it's really pushing things instead of letting you just explore that sense of creativity and wonder as you go throughout the length of the film. I can find that younger individuals might definitely enjoy it and have a good time with it, because it is a fun film in that sense, and it's got some more darker things towards the end. Throughout the film, some things were a little forced, it felt, and the way they sort of handle certain issues feels a little bit cheapened in the fact that it's like blamed on this dark entity. Anyways, character performances were decent. There was a diplomacy individual that was selected for their team, and the kid was essentially useless in the plot. Didn't make any sense, and at one point he actually entirely disappears. You don't know what happened to them. They're just gone for no reason, and I don't understand it. It was quite something. It was like, where'd he go? Where are they? And it's whatever. That aside, it did look alright. Some of the CGI was rather fake looking towards the end, though, when it got a little bit darker. It was really well done. Some of the sets were really cool, but some of the CGI was just like, eh. Whenever they manipulated the environment, it looked really cool because you kind of basically, wrinkle the time and everything. That was really well done. Costumes were fantastic. The cast was decent. I don't know, the whatsits and so forth, the special ladies that showed up, they were quite something. Very interesting looking and very distinct with their styles, and I thought that was fun. The general plot was alright. What they were trying to do made sense. It's just the journey along the way kind of like lost me a lot. It was kind of hard to sit through. It wasn't the worst thing I've seen, obviously. It was good, but it was like, I think the material they had, they could have done something more with it, and definitely something better with it. I'm not sure if fans are going to be happy of it. I don't think they've changed too much character-wise. The characters were good in what they were placed, and they presented the backstory well, so you knew what happened to these kids. And then it just kind of like went into it, and there wasn't any fight with it, and a lot of the plot points didn't really add up to me. They didn't quite make a lot of sense, and some of the logic was a bit off on parts, and I don't know, I think it had an idea, and I think it adapted the material, but it didn't quite adapt the material in a perfect way. So overall, it was alright. The CGI, hit or miss. Characters, cool, fine for the most part. Logic, kind of out the window. Cohesion, hit or miss, and generally, overall, watchable. Something kids are going to appreciate, I think, a lot more than maybe adults would. I don't think it's got a lot of material that adults are really going to, really get into. And I think it does undermine some sort of heavier themes that it showcases by doing things in a certain way that I won't discuss because it's spoilerish. Anyways, I'd give it a 5 out of 10, which is half. And you can read my full review in the description below.